What has happened in this country that is so extraordinary in terms of how we treat persons accused of crime that Ofori is afraid of? What has happened?
Kwasia, I didn't Kufu Adumu, Obu free power, Udu Kwasia Babaha, Abedite them, about to them, what the curtains, 1799 curtains. Blind now, tear him now, your video. Kwasia, what's what's your phone? You so, who is America the form? Mammy Waja and Ma, and the bush and a full plane.
So, what do you want to do? Which one do you want to do?
Let me walk out.
Then do. Please do. Thank you very much for coming. You have been too disruptive for my
conference, or I'll put out a press statement online, and then the rest of the media will pick it. That Ofori is about to travel out of Ghana. I want to arrest him, yet these institutions are frustrating me.
I've heard you say this repeatedly, that even you would have gone to the airport.
Your man, yet, you cannot, you Gusana, yes, a church,
time say. Oh. You are just repeating everything that I said.
You are
just
trying to
let's move on.
Which is not
do you want to talk about 9 months, or I should just walk you out and finish my show?
Oh, you can walk me out.
Do you want?
There's been a very eruptive clash between Kofi Bentil of Imani, government spokesperson Mahama, or Kasama for Felix Ofosu Kwakye. This has been because of Ofori, because there has been some leakage from the camp of MPP, in the US Abanima, or the Ofori who sold over Ghana because of the reason there. Ofi the NDC for when the for foam, or but you nazi foam, or Ben Ayakate. In so many baby diseases, the command about the evidence, and some are kenning now, but Mazana video from WhatsApp area. Check your comment section. Now straight to the news. Now, Saboya Ofori over this period, the amount for was nature pa. Now it is all about improving upon our justice system as a country there. Obabeye man penyin, ebebeye minister, ebebeye appointee. Boshona ye wejuma ye ndemro beye ochinebi ajizinpa edrema ho na edrema womba na wafefu nyina. Now unfortunately Ofori no, he has hit a record ne being bad because in history no, none of the finance ministers na ye hu there wa appoint one why hu ejuma wi na wetum we pay figure na mem, and when you want about Ghana mem no all there they are trying to flee from justice. So yenye nti there's a sabi sikebi wa fa wonanse another nyema bi nhyeda nkoye wo sikasam na ehwe no do. I think you should be able to come in. On na Felix Fosu Kwakye ka there. Na amad no ye no from the get go Kwakye there azan demonyim hu bi kra. Na say asam no waka on nche da ye. Nanso wundi ye no chere in fact asam no adena anhwe be yampa. Na also moya ne ye of there obeji etimpo kan there amanfo no work count to amanfo na atrim there ndc aban oya da wo be ye bibi wo de tie Ofori wo de ma jema wo de ahoma proko wo de ba cheche na wetu na de wo fo mo so no na ma zenya no kwar. Never since Ghana ever since you started democracy, you practice democracy as a country, no. Abada, then we do when you be a court, why the BBA, sebi onche ya, abano another court on to me yahushi. Na even poko I say, come on po wa brepa with more treatment. It is actually NDC appointees. Or cited so many examples of Nkofu bidum poko what the soldiers, what the ya moshe wankwa. Apart from that, also cite examples of Nkofu be even within the NDC. Wa bre MPP one just because of the fact that we be unano wakasay wa manfo one fan with the things that were not the more you be crying there. Kofi Bentil not in the program not is trying to defend Ofori. No pedo be said there. In the Ofori I defending inti so ya ampade so ya we dwuma no oye no so discanti nge into an mo bia wana na oye gan is oye banis kanti tonko na oye whiskers and kakono zombra. Also, Dama Ghana, young him. Now, also there, Kofi Bentil, Erkasa, you are trying to speak for MPP, but they're too mechanical. Because I kind of Ofori say, in fact, so I will ba and can't do Mama TV don't come American. Because you will be ashamed. Now, oh yeah, there. Yenye me da Ghana sika wafa baby on sheda ntwe na enyi pa ni ntumu nka na kwadam rot no na also there say ohwedin a oh there the very things are Ofori usru na the lawyers are trying to protect him now is because wo there ansha oba Ghana ansha wotu the prison for a long time because sika na bobo na evidence wo no numu oyedina nkasa. In fact it became a clash, a very big disagreement between Kofi Bentil and Felix Ofosu Kwakye. Even the host, Alfredo Council, was unable to control Felix Ofosu Kwakye because of he was providing back-to-back evidences, citing 1998, citing 1957. There, the history was so big there. Kofi Bentil, what the camera told no, he was quiet. He could not talk anymore. But Mazana share video in form of your WhatsApp. Yanko share video no, the embarrassing video that people are actually sending around. There we are. Check out your comment section.
That assurance. It says Kenofriata still has that apprehension.
To be honest with you, and regards to Ambassador Smith, and again, you must listen to Ambassador Smith's words carefully. He says that that is what he is hearing.
For people
He has not said that that is what is fact. Because to be honest with you, I don't believe that in one bit. That Ken has no difficulty coming, except that he is worried about how he will be treated.
You don't believe it?
I don't believe it.
Why?
You see, it is a contrived excuse. Everything can if you allow me.
You don't believe it. So
Yeah, but I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Even if Ken himself told me, I wouldn't believe it.
Okay.
Because I will assess Ken by his conduct, not by his words. Everything he has done here shows that he's been trying to evade justice. That is all. The man has tried to evade justice for a year or so. Yeah. So, near say so by himself or people close to him that he would like to come, but he is afraid of how he will be treated, does not catch eyes with me. Number two, what has happened in this country that is so extraordinary in terms of how we treat persons accused of crime that Kenofriata is afraid of? What has happened? This bit about Yoko now granting bail. Yoko is not above the laws of Ghana. If Yoko does anything that is extrajudicial, they can be reined in by a court. So if you are arrested and taken to Yoko, and they impose bail conditions that are unreasonable, there's a recourse. Yeah. And many people have used it in this particular instance. The National Service people who were detained, bail was set to be commensurate to the offense. That's all. If they thought that it was excessive, they just go to court and have it quashed. If a court upholds what the security agencies have done, it is lawful. So please, let us not countenance untenable excuses to allow a man accused of crime to evade justice. Ken is no more human. Indeed, when Kofi cited that Bible verse, do unto others what you have others do unto you. Why? Was Ken not in government when other former public officials were put before court? Is he more human than them? Is he more human than Ofosu, who was put before court? And the last time I was on a set with Kofi and this matter came up, his government put a man who had kidney failure sitting in the wheelchair in court.
Yeah.
The former, listen, I'm coming. The former health director of the health ministry, the man had kidney failure. And he had visual impairment. He had hearing impairment. He could not walk.
In the first place,
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Number two.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about Ken. Not
I still stand by it.
I'm coming.
It's wrong to put sick people. So what they did was wrong.
Good. So I'm coming.
Okay.
No, it is your own verse. Do unto others.
So I'm standing by it.
If you let me land, please. Do unto others what you have others do unto you. What did Ken do to others?
Is he the one who jailed them?
No, it was his government. You understand me? No, you Ken. Listen, I don't believe that his mismanagement of the economy is basis to prosecute him unless you establish crime. So for me, that he inflicted hardships on Ghanaians through incompetence and mismanagement is not an issue. Ghanaians have exerted retribution by voting out his government and his cousin.
Thank you.
You understand? So that I accept. But if he is believed to have committed a crime, there's nothing about Ken that makes him extraordinary.
I agree.
That allows us to accept this excuse that he will be unfairly treated. You and I live here. Tell me, who has been treated extrajudicially in the last 30 years? Indeed, if anybody can be said to have been treated like that, it will be Gregory Afoko. Why is there not a court ordered his release? He was held for 10 years by the government that Ken was part of. Why? Gregory Afoko was he not human? So how do no, I'm not even saying that it is justification for treating people wrongly. But I'm saying that in Ghana here, we don't have a history of behaving like Russia. So the Navadni excuse is completely far-fetched. Who look, indeed. Again, let me say this. There may be other instances. In the custody of security services was Alhaji Issa Mobila in 2005, where he was tortured by soldiers and killed. Since that matter,
I made the point that I don't think this is what my country is.
Exactly. So for me,
don't say that
it does not even arise. Look, Ken has tried to evade justice. Ghanaian law enforcement officials have the right to hold any and everybody. Look, President Mahama, when he left office, he was subjected to an investigation process.
I have said the same thing.
No problem. Even President Akufo-Addo, if his 3-year immunity status does not expire, anybody who believes that he's done something can. But President Akufo-Addo is living in this country. Nobody has harassed him. So what is special about Kenofriata that will make anybody harass him? The fact that he may be arrested, read his rights, and kept in police or whatever custody it is, interrogated, taken to court, granted bail, and then a court process begins. How different is that from what even members of his government as well are going through today? Are there not MPP people who want to be and co? And who want to be lawyer is here. The buffer stock man. No, Ahmed, the buffer stock man. The same thing. The buffer stock man, is he not standing trial?
We're all saying the same thing.
What has happened to him? What has happened to him that is extraordinary? Again, the last 2 points. The last 2 points. Again, the options that Kofi says are available to Ken Ofori-Atta are actually not available. Indeed, check the sequence of events. Ken Ofori-Atta's visa was revoked upon the intervention of the Ghanaian government because it was noticed that the extradition process may take a bit of time.
I see.
However, if the visa is revoked, immediately even his stay in the United States is made untenable unless he is able to show at this hearing that he has cause to do so. So the fact that they have a citizenship purchase program doesn't mean that if you are accused of crime, you can go and buy it as a way of evading justice. The American system is not a banana republic.
Excellent.
They have straight, forget about what you may think about Trump, but their system is solid. They believe in the rule of law and they practice it. Even President Trump will be held to account if they believe he is done wrong. So the fact that he is selling citizenship, that program is open to persons who are eligible. They will screen you. You think that they will sell citizenship to somebody who they suspect to be a terrorist? They won't. Or a drug dealer. They won't. Number two. No. Kofi, I'm saying, are you saying that the American authorities? No.
In a shocking twist of event, Kofi Bentil was trying to side with Ken Ofori-Atta today. Atta US aban maybe to support him. I wonder, Felix Ofosu Kwakye, no. As somebody can I'm sure na misedicate him of the public because a man who retained. Now, about 20 retained on a chat trust. No, it's not one. So, but can I want to name there. Honorable Kofi Bentil, what won't you? Now, why not name the what which it is because of the evidence which was being brought by Felix Ofosu Kwakye, government spokesperson. Also, for Kofi Bentil to say there Atta US aban Obama Ken Ofori-Atta least case scenario on a very least case scenario. Obama will self deport. Now I saw one man $3,000 because US in Bremuno say catch will be the self deporter. Not that you are going to give the person money of over $3,000. Also, the US aban one get amaded. When you the damage you pay no about some Ghana. Why are that? No, Sibium. The second thing that Kofi Bentil Atta US aban ubeja Ken Ofori-Atta na wa man permanent residency. That's not that master also nyana kwar. Na jama onyima kankan. No so onyima kankan na sabe se obotu mwesiam aye. Na mom no kwasam ngi. Ibium. Say nyimpa ote da mono. Say Atta ban interested with the case ma nka customs immigration and customs enforcement what so that is ICE wo so na asem no mo no. Nka won contact every year ma osan so mbo so asem no mo. Because since ya no Ken Ofori-Atta no wa friend illegal alien. Meaning there dema yimpe bia wa bobi na asaso de na asaso no nyane da na chede on name na yenya enti na ya so no mu. Enti chede na kasa on na won na kasa no wo bu ne de oyekwo. No be a wood at this point. Then the catch him that abandoned moment or power chow. Wakade, yes, our fear man, or sans wa muska. How dare you? Timofida, US Abanjamo so Ken Ofori-Atta. Ghana hand be also so you must not be the Binyato so Ken Ofori-Atta. Now, so you can on share. The second part was so bizarre for Kofi Bentil because of the details and the evidence which was being shared by government spokesperson. You say share video, no business second video.
So even if listen, okay. He could have said, if you are I'll land shortly. Kofi, you believe that President Trump or the American system will grant or sell citizenship to a drug dealer or a terrorist simply because that is available, or somebody who has criminal charge crime? They won't. Number two, self-deportation. They will not hand $3,000 over to Ken Ofori-Atta to self-deport, knowing what they know. When they themselves have taken the step to revoke his stay in the United States because of the offenses that he is accused of. So the argument that Kofi has advanced, unfortunately, are not tenable. Number one, Ken doesn't have any excuse not to be here. Nobody will kill him. Nobody will mistreat him. There is so much recourse that he can resort to if he feels unfairly treated. The same treated meted out to everybody. Why? We had this chairman, Ofosu. He was arrested and put before court for attending a meeting. Meanwhile, those who actually had killed people, over which he was convening the meeting, walked free. It happened in this country. Yeah. There are people who shot people dead, who are walking free in this country. Gregory Afoko, a court ordered his release. He was kept for 10 years, a decade. Yeah. It was under Ken Ofori-Atta's government when that happened. So please,
has never got in the government.
What I mean is the government that he was part of. It is because of the premise that Kofi laid. Do unto others Yes. What you want others to do. So what did Ofori Atta's government, his cousin, the president, do to others?
His brother. They are brothers.
You understand me? So please, everybody, and indeed, the reason why Ofori Atta's case is even essential is that he was in occupied Ghana with Kofi. Why? He is on record to have actually penned an article in 2015 calling on people to hold government to account. Indeed, he even attacked civil society and the media for being complicit in what he believed to be poor governance and calling for accountability. He went on occupied Ghana demonstrations ostensibly to demand accountability, which was his right. Why, therefore, is he running away from accountability? When the same rod is used to measure him, he says he is afraid. Suddenly, Ghana has become a backwater republic, a banana republic. That the moment he comes to Ghana, he will be bundled up, taken to his home, tortured and murdered. So he is afraid. He can't come to Ghana. He is better than Gift Awari and Abdul Hanan and Wuntumi and all the others. He is better than Opuni, Agongo, Atufosin, Ofosu. He is better than Sedina. Who stands convicted as we speak.
These are your words.
Yes. So that is why I'm saying that I disagree virulently with Kofi's take on this matter. He may be your friend, but let us be fair. Me, if I'm accused of wrongdoing, I must go through the same process, irrespective of my position in society. If Honorable Apia Kubi is accused, the same process. If President Mama is accused, the same process.
So
that is how.
Last week when I was here, I told
Ghanaians
that I was also invited.
Absolutely. Yes. And indeed, in your case, look, you had cause to engage the security agencies over what you perceive to be mistreatment of your client. You took the steps to ensure that his rights were vindicated and respected. Not so. Yes. So as we speak, the matter is in court. He goes to court, he goes home. Yes, it may impose financial burden, it may impose stress on you.
I told Ghanaians about myself.
Absolutely. You subjected yourself.
Yes,
look, the last time we were in government,
the man came
I woke up one day and former President Rawlings had said that I had gone to buy 2 houses.
Okay, gentlemen.
Look, let me tell you something. He said that I had gone to buy 2 houses. They were completely false allegations. The OSP put it on his cards and sought to investigate it, except that he found out it was false, so he discontinued it. You understand me? If indeed he had ever called me in respect of those false, bogus allegations, I would have had to respond. The former president of this country, over bogus Airbus allegations, was interviewed by the OSP.
The current president?
The current president. Yes. So if even the president subjects himself to due process, why would a former financier suddenly express fear which doesn't exist? These are non-existent fears.
That is
and for me, it is only a ruse to evade justice. He is going to extraordinary lengths to do so. Nonetheless, I speak for government, and I can assure you that there is no effort to mistreat him, embarrass him, or harass him. In any event, it's not even government that is looking into his activities properly so-called. It is the OSP, an independent arm, except that the OSP has only enlisted government's help to use formal processes to get him here for prosecution. That is what has happened. And so we must be fair. You see, we must show respect to the people of Ghana. You cannot come and take public office, enjoy the trappings, hold yourself out as a prominent figure. And then when it is time for accountability, you try to dictate to the people what treatment should be meted out to you, which is different from how all others have been treated. So I, quite frankly, do not accept this excuse about he is afraid to come. He simply does not want to come. End of story for me.
He's afraid to come. Well, let me bring multiple people. Well.